welcome to the Postgame Show here for the Eastern Hancock and Hagerstown girls basketball game. We're here interviewing Coach Sherry Dowd.
Hey guys, I am out of breath because the steps got me.
Yeah, I know, me too. I walked down there and now I'm going to lose some weight. But so 47-39 win for the Varsity. What'd you think tonight or this afternoon, I guess, for our performance?
Well, it had its good looks, or good times, and it had our times that we struggle, but that's typical for any team throughout a course of a game. I thought that we played really hard defensively. Thought we rebounded the ball well. First half concern was we're just chucking too many threes. Just settling for the outside long, you can live by it, you can die by it. And I felt like in the first half we could have been dying by it. So halftime we were really trying to emphasize to get the ball punched inside and look for an inside-out attack or just flat getting some of the post players' touches. And so attacking on the dribble drive. So we were just content the first half to pass around the perimeter and take long shots. So I thought they did a better job of making that adjustment in the second half. Our full court press, I think, wore on them a little bit. And eventually when they scored a couple buckets in a row late in the game, we decided to take it off and just defend the true half court. So, but I was pleased with the collective win. I thought everybody had their good moments, and I was just pleased in general.
We were talking about that. The first half really, the press didn't do – it just kind of slowed them down and irritated them in the first half. But then in the third quarter, it helped us pull away a little bit, and that's where the press really seemed to help. And then in the fourth, they kind of broke it a couple of times and got those two layups. But good adjustments today. I mean, this Hagerstown team, I didn't know what to expect looking at their record, but they played pretty well.
Yeah, they've only played 4 games this was our 9th.
Yeah. And
I thought they did a nice job. They're a well-coached team, and I thought they were physical. They had good game plan. They seemed to work well together on the court. And that's one thing with this group we have. We have such a mix of people trying to get the flow of the routine of a game. And so I hope we'll just continue to get better and to be smoother on the court with one another. We have a lot of kids that are capable of scoring, so we have a lot of kids that want to shoot. And so we're just trying to get them in tuned and to buy into the team concept. And we shouldn't have one player force any shots throughout the course of a game because we have so many capable scorers. So making that extra pass is an emphasis we're trying to place on it. And always defensively, this is not the best defensive team I've had. I'll just say that. And I've always prided myself as a coach on being one of the best defensive teams in the area or flat the state. I mean, so we have very offensive-minded crew, but if things aren't going well offensively, you've got to be able to rely on defense because defense can win you games every game. It can win games all the time. So, early in the season or getting close to halfway, and we'll see. We just have to keep plugging away and polishing things up. We got everything in place we want to do, but a lot of things are unpolished. So we got to get them polished. Scott, Mr. Knight, we're happy to have Lexi back in uniform on the sideline, even though she can't go yet and has future surgery coming up. So tough times for her, but we're happy to see your guys' faces again. That's the quarantine family. So and we're missing our JV coach today as well, Dean Fout, who's quarantine for a handful of days more, so missing him as well. So, but we'll take a win and a half, 2 quarters of JV, 2 quarters of JV, shut him out 24-0. Scrappy bunch of little JVers we've got there. Future is bright. Future is certainly bright for Royal basketball.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun watching both our varsity and our JV, but a lot of times, with JV games especially, a lot of the teams we play are just so unfundamentally sound, and watching our girls just
pick them apart,
the way they pick them apart, and they don't fall down to the level of poor opponents.
Right.
They play really well.
They do. Brooklyn Willis and Sydney Springman, really all 5, whoever we bring in off the bench, their motors just go. Mackenzie O'Neill, even when offense isn't working for them, they just still continue to drive people nuts defensively, and that's the kind of players we like to have in the program. And it bleeds off onto other players,
Exactly.
Hustle reaps hustle most of the time. So, yeah, they're fun to work with. Every day in practice is a joy. If 17 years of coaching, to be real honest, there's been times and teams I've had where the end of the school day is here, and then I got to go in the gym. And some years it's been dreadful. But this group of kids is just, I can't wait to get in the gym with them. They're just a bunch of great kids with good attitudes, good work ethic, good students. So every minute's a pleasure being with them.
I agree. Fun to watch, too. So we have on Tuesday, we have a game Tuesday, I believe.
At North Decatur, and they're a nice team, well coached, semi-veteran group. So we got one day to get ready for them, and we'll use that one day to get to the best of our ability to get ready for them, and hope to get a road win.
And I believe North Decatur does a live stream, so we'll be
awesome.
We'll send out that link so you guys can watch
Perfect.
that. And we'll thank Coach Sherry Dowd for coming in and doing our interview on our postgame show.
You're welcome. And guys, thanks for taking part of your day out of your day and time with family to do this. I have friends in North Carolina and Arkansas that watch religiously, and even though I didn't send them the link today, I hope they remember to look at the schedule.
Hopefully they found it.
Yeah.
So
thanks, guys.
We appreciate it. If you'll give me your book, I'll read off stats. We'll
Sure.
go through them, and then I'll bring your book to you.
Yeah.
So tonight's game, some final scoring notes here for the both teams. As again, we want to thank Coach Dowd for coming and doing the post-game interview. Hagerstown scored 39 points here in their fourth game. Maddie Ward had 12, including 1 3. I thought she had 2 threes, but apparently she only had 1 3.
I think it was a long 2.
Okay. McKenna Madanich had 5, including 1 3-pointer. All 5 of hers came in the first half. Grace Klein had 6. It really felt like Grace had a bigger impact than that, but it felt like she scored more than that.
Yeah, she got in some foul trouble, too, that took her out of the game a lot of the third and fourth quarter.
McKenna Madanich had 4. And then Hallie Rogers, they didn't tally this up for me, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 for Hallie Rogers. And none of the bench players scored for the Hagerstown Tigers. On the Royals side, we had scoring across the board here for the Royals. Chloe O'Neill had 2. Emma Bolding had 7. Sammy Bolding had 9. Mackenzie O'Neill had 3. Delaney Collins had 2. And then both the Stapleton sisters were in double figures. Caroline Stapleton had 11, and Grace Stapleton had 13.
Nice.
For a grand total of 47 points for the Royals.
I think we're best when we have that balanced scoring too. As like Coach Dowd was saying, we've got a lot of girls who are used to shooting and scoring, and when it's not just one, you don't have to have that one engine that's running everything, then you get a lot more dangerous.
Well, you look at, we talked about with Hagerstown, they had 2 girls with 12. The Royals, you have 13, you've got 11, you've got 9, you've got 7, and just that balanced scoring. Any given night, you can have any of our girls could go for 18 points. So that's such a threat, and just a nice game for the Royals. No kind of Saturday letdown or anything like that.
Nope.
So again, this is our drive home show. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it and enjoyed listening to Coach Dowd, and we will let you go. And again, we'll see you guys next time for the next home game for